So I'm Jeremy Kent, I'm standing for the Welsh Conservatives. I'm from Wrexham and have lived here for about 20 years. I'm standing for number 2 on the list for the Welsh Conservatives. I stood in 2021 as the candidate and I'm standing because I feel we need a change in Wrexham and in Wales after the shambles we've had for the last 27 years. I think it's about supporting communities, giving a voice to where we live and being able to represent the views of our residents, being able to challenge those issues that matter to them every day, whether that be from healthcare, from education, just the things that people wake up and struggle with every day, and just being able to fight for them. So I think for most people, when we speak to people on the doors, there's 2 areas that come out top. First one is healthcare. We have massive issues with the hospital here in Wrexham, whether that be from even just getting into the car park and being able to get to your appointments on time, but then also the massive waiting list that residents find when they are trying to seek treatment and just get themselves better. So we need to look at what we're doing with Betsy Cadwaladr Health Board across the North Wales area and how we can fix the issues that we've seen for the last 5, if not longer, years. We, as Welsh Conservatives, have said we're going to declare a health emergency on day 1, and that is really important and we need to deal with those issues. So I think very much we need to look at the jobs that we have within the country and where providing opportunities for people to be able to get the education, go on to get a decent job where they call home. We need to be looking after residents of our communities in that respect. There is a place for immigration, there is a place for controlled immigration and making sure that we've got the right skills being brought in to fill the areas of need. But that's key really, is that it's where we need to make sure the skills are there for people of Wales. So one of the biggest things we find is mental health of young people is suffering, and they're suffering because they're seeing things on social media that is not true to real life. They're seeing expectations that are just far beyond what is normal for young people to kind of see. And there's a massive danger to young people seeing things before they should on social media. And as well in schools, we know that concentration is lacking in some classes. For some students, they struggle to focus on what's going on within the classroom. Schools, mobile phones are a massive distraction for pupils. They cause these social issues that we have within schools, and so they just need to be out of the classroom. So I think we need to be looking at, as I say, for us here in North Wales, we need to be looking at the health board of Betsy Cadwaladr and seeing where the issues are within that. The frontline staff, we are always grateful for the frontline staff in terms of the work that they are doing, but they are under immense strain in a situation that is not of their doing. So we need to look at the health board, but also the figures for Wales speak for themselves in terms of the struggles that we're having with healthcare across Wales. So that emergency being declared on day 1 just kind of sets the foundation for the fact that health is our number 1 priority for making sure that the people of Wales get the healthcare they need, they can live long, prosperous lives and just be better people for it. So it's twofold. So we need to be looking at waste. So where there is waste in the processes that we have within government and within Wales, we need to look at those and reduce the amount of waste that we have. But also we need to create the foundations for a strong economy. With a strong economy, we can raise more tax revenue, but not by hitting the pockets of the ordinary people and residents of Wales, but by creating that environment where we can just raise more money, spend less in wastage, and equally then we'll have the outcomes we need. I think it's the areas around the health emergency, because we are seeing more and more people not able to get the appointments that they need and suffering the consequences because of it. So I think any party that can fix the issues around health in Wales, give people better life opportunities, life chances in terms of being able to be well for longer, I think that's our top priority for whichever party. Well, I think hopefully people will feel healthier, feel better for it. I think people's pockets will feel less deep and people can not have to worry about the next pay packet being a few too many days away. So I think the Welsh Conservatives offer a credible change. I think we've had 27 years of a Labour government propped up by Plaid Cymru. I think it's 2 of the same party. They're not going to change anything now that they weren't already going to change. I think other options are not credible for the government of Wales. And the Welsh Conservatives, we offer that real credible choice for voters in May.